Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I'm back up here in the mountain. Let's see, looking at all this beautiful, amazing view. The sun is the clouds is covering up the sun right now, but it's still amazing just to see everything. I can see downtown LA. I can see the whole San Gabriel Valley from up here, and it's freaking amazing. Amazing. I was gonna go take a hike, but I changed my mind because I just changed my mind. Anyway, I did bring my wisdom of the hidden realms, and I was called to pull out a card. And it's not for any specific zodiac sign. This is for if you push the button, push play, this message is for you. All right? Okay, my beautiful souls. Okay, so this is the card here. Let me show it to you. It's called the Arrow Master. Hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. And it's the card number 10. What does this card tell me? This card tells me that it's the end of the old cycle. The door is already closing to that cycle. You're leaving a lot of old belief systems behind. You're leaving a lot of old habits behind. You're leaving a lot of relationships behind that no longer serve you, that are not for you in your best interest. A lot of people did that in 2019 or in the last few months or even last couple years. It was time to release what no longer serves your soul. Okay, not what no longer serves your human vessel or your human mind. It's what no longer serves your soul. Your soul has been nudging at you, telling you it's time. It's time to let it go. Let it go. Let it the fuck go. And you did. So that's why the Arrow Master is here today. The Arrow Master is saying for you to point straight at what your new vision is for yourself. As you're anchoring the fourth dimension into the fifth dimension, you have to really get through the do's and don'ts and through navigate your way up into however high you want to go. Okay, it's there are endless possibilities, and if you can imagine it, if you can think it and you envision it and you put your work to it and you give yourself, you don't resist what wants to come into your life, and you let go of all expectations, wanting to control things, wanting to know how to maneuver yourself. No, just let your soul do the work. Let your intuition do all the work. They're just going to guide you, and you just need to flow through it. Just flow through it, because it's a beautiful, amazing feeling. I've done it. I've been going back and forth in dimensions, and sometimes it feels like you want it to stop. But obviously, sometimes we haven't finished learning what we need to learn. And so that's why we keep going back and forth. But right now, it's about releasing and letting go and releasing all resistance. Follow your intuition, your heart, your soul. If your guides are giving you synchronicities, follow them. Okay? Don't ignore them anymore. If they're telling you to rest all day in bed, you rest all day in bed because you're preparing for something big. If your guides are telling you, your body's telling you, oh, there comes the sun. There comes the sun. Yep. Awesome. I knew he was going to come out. Anyway, so you just have to let go of all the resistance if you've been resisting. Now, if you've been flowing through everything and everything's been going good, then more power to you. Keep doing it. Don't stop, because like I say, that the possibilities are endless. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want. You can have an amazing freaking awesome life when you do that. Okay? And it's okay to stay in the third dimension, fourth dimension. The third dimension, there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel comfortable there and you just want to chill there, then stay there till you want. If you want to anchor into the fifth dimension, then just keep flowing. Keep flowing through it. Keep going. Keep following your dreams, following your intuition, your heart, and you'll get there. Believe me, you will. All right? But just point that arrow, envision your vision, and put a little work into it, and tell your universe that you surrender to it. You'll get there. You'll eventually get there. All right? Okay, so the message is: the arrow master appears to help you target your intentions and teaches you how to shoot straight for the stars. The message is to be deliberate about focusing your dreams and desires with intention, and about aligning your intention with spirit. Then let them fly on the wind, directed by the divine until they reach your goal. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. Man, synchronicities. Those are some synchronicities. Okay, in second page, the only way to hit the target is to allow the arrow of your intention to fly unencumbered by your eagerness to see it travel exactly the way you want it to go. See, you got to let go of resistance. You may think it needs to veer a certain way to reach your goal, but in the invisible realms, human power cannot make this happen. The divine has its own idea of how the arrow flies and upon what winds it carries. Nonetheless, if you don't shoot, you will never score. So shoot that arrow, people. Shoot it. Go somewhere where you feel rested and comfortable. Like me, this is where I feel rested and comfortable, and I feel like I'm on top of the world. So this is where I come to meditate and envision my stuff and throw my arrows out. So shoot my arrows out, not throw them. So, I suggest that you guys do the same, or if it's at home, in your backyard, wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you feel safe, wherever you feel at peace, and just mark, aim, and shoot. All right. So if you're feeling some challenges, it says, the arrow master appears to let you know that if you continue on your present course, you could be shooting yourself in the foot. All right. So if you're not listening to your intuition, if you're not listening to your guides, or even your heart to yourself, okay, you're being challenged now to take a look at the motives behind why you want to reach your goal at all. Is this a path of true destiny, or the lure of fantasy and ego desire? Okay. Are you setting your intention to win something away from another, or to get what you want, whether or not it's good for all? So that's why I always tell people, when they turn on their intention candles, or when they set an intention, always set an intention for the world, what's best for everyone. And then set your intention without hurting another person, without taking free will from another. Okay, that's the most important thing. If you're trying to take free will from another person, then your intention is going to backfire big time. All right, so be careful when you do your intentions. Okay, so it says, remember also that life is not competition. The concept of competition is flawed and encourages a perception of lack. Your time will come. Be very clear that you're pointing in the right direction, and don't chase your arrow. If your intention is to find an easier, softer way, or a shortcut to your goal, it's time to give that up. Okay? You got to put some work in it. You got to put some elbow grease in it. You don't have to work hard. You just have to work smarter. All right? Then it says it's time to give that up, since it won't work in the long run. Don't be seduced by quick get it now ideas. This is the time to ask for the highest intention, to replace the old ones. Sometimes a new set of arrows and another target all together are needed, then you can never miss your mark. All right. Let me see if there's more. Oh, that's it. All right. So that's the message for today. My messages are not the same, are never the same. It's always different, whether I read off of a card, or whether I receive the messages from a card, or whether I just receive a message and give it out, or whether I do use a full tarot deck to give the message. Okay, and that's what I love about my light work, that it's never the same. I do. I love my work when it's never the same, because I don't get bored of the same thing, repetitive thing. It's always something different. When I'm healing a person as well, I'm guided to do whatever it needs to be done, wherever they need the most work on, and that's where I go. Okay, my beautiful souls, look at this beautiful sun coming out. Let me see if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there it is. All right, guys. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Every day is an awesome day. Don't forget to give thanks and be grateful for what you do have. Remember setting your intentions. Start small. Not that small, but start, with something reasonable. And don't forget to set your intention for the world first. Oh, and another thing too, they were telling me, stop listening so much to the news. Okay, there's a lot of fake news out there to try and keep you in a low vibration. So just stop listening to so much crap. Get all the chaos out of your mind. Get all the chaos out of your spirit and body, so that you can start embracing your fourth and fifth dimension. All right. If you have any questions, go ahead and send me an email at soullover1113@gmail.com. If not, send me a direct message and I will answer you as soon as I can, within 24 to 48 hours. All right. If you also need a tarot appointment, go ahead and hit me up, or a healing. I've been doing a lot of long distance healing right now. So if that's what you want, go ahead and let me know. All right. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Namaste.